30 days no sleep. NTS in the building.
30 days. Let's do it. You know, we on another challenge.
Seeing how long we can last without waking up.
Yes. Basically.
Wait, no. That's the opposite. We'd be sleeping, so how long we can last without going to sleep.
That's how you know we really are doing it, because we can't even talk to you right now, okay?
Welcome back to another episode of NTS TV.
Welcome back once again.
It's your boy Various.
It's Money. Appreciate y'all.
Building. Probably haven't seen a video from us in 2 weeks. This is going to be the one like after that one, but we know we're working. We're working, and we're a two-man army, but we're still going hard.
We're working, bro. We're working, so, you know.
It is what it is, but...
We appreciate the support.
We got a very, very cool little... deeper topic for you guys today. I know a lot of y'all will be able to relate to this because it's something that I feel like everybody in their life has to come to a point in their life where like they find this kind of peace, and it only comes in a certain way from like actually accepting certain things. So I'm gonna kind of break the topic down, and we're just kind of gonna give our 2 cents on that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Accepting the reality of and accepting the worst possible outcome, but hoping for the best to find eternal peace and accountability for either way your life pans out. So what does that mean, really? Like, I'll let Thomas touch on it a little bit because I know he has some things to say about that.
So you could put it in perspective this way. Sometimes we'll try very hard to get something done, or we'll try our best and think that we're not adequate for whatever reason. But in all reality, we made it. The answers are right in front of you. You just have to open your eyes and see them. And so... Thomas just said that, by the way. But basically...
Louis just said that, trademarked.
Whatever. Basically, the real peace comes from just accepting what is. Just acknowledging what you're going through. Realizing your part that you play. Whether it's a big part or whether it's a little part. But accepting it for what it is. And being at peace with that notion that you may not be the biggest thing in the universe, but you still are at peace with the universe. And so knowing that it's not hard to really find your peace. It's right in front of you. It's I was laying down in the bed earlier today, and before I came here, shout out my bed. But
shout out bed. And all the comforters.
And all the comforters.
And all the linens.
And all the duvets.
And all the everything we use to wash it. You know.
I was laying in my bed and I was just looking at the reflection of...
Oh, and the pillows too. My bad.
I was just looking at the reflection.
Where is your reflection on your ceiling?
No, let me finish. I'm getting there. Okay. I'm going to get there. I was looking at the reflection of the blinds on the wall from the moon, and it was just showing me how peaceful it is to just sit and lie down and be able to watch that. Because at first I wouldn't really appreciate it. I never really acknowledged it because it's something so simplistic. Why would it matter? But the little people don't understand how much the little things matter, especially when you're on your journey for peace. Those little things can deter you. When you're going 100 miles an hour in a car, all it takes is a little rock or a pebble to make you flip and spin out and do a bunch of crazy crashes. So,
yeah, no, I feel you. Like the little things.
Yeah,
I feel that. That was a good introspective for sure. It's like, I don't know. I feel like everybody's peace is different, though. I feel like everyone has their own sense of peace. Like some people find peace in like doing the craziest things, you know what I mean? Oh, shoot, what the hell is that?
Haunted. Y'all seen it.
Y'all seen that light just blew, the fuse just blew out.
Y'all seen it.
That makes no sense.
Y'all seen it, okay. And we're reporting live.
2023 live. Dude, a little off-topic conversation. Dude, the other day I was laying down on my couch, because I don't know why I fell asleep on my couch. I have a bed. I don't know why. But I fell asleep. My couch is like 4 a.m, dude. My grandma was in the hospital, so I was alone here. I was just alone all night and shit. So I was like, I fell asleep, dude. And tell me why at 4 a.m, something wakes me up, dude. It sounds like the door's being opened, like rattled. Like my grandma's room door was being rattled open, dude. Like, I don't know what the fuck I did that. It was like being moved and shit. So it was being moved, dude. And I woke up hella quick. I was like, what the fuck? And I got up. I checked outside. I checked the rooms. I was like, okay, well, I'm not being robbed.
Right.
So I'm like, all right.
That's good.
Check. That's checked off, right? The gym opens up in like 20 minutes. All right. I slept 2 hours already. So, because I came from the hospital.
Right.
And then I just stayed up because I couldn't sleep and stuff. The gym opens in 20 minutes. I'm like, all right, I'm going to just go to the gym. I'm not being robbed. Yes, I got to be up the whole day today, but it's all right. There's a ghost in the house and I'm not fucking in the movie. I'm not going to go check it out. I'm going to dip out. Hopefully he leaves by the time the sun comes up.
Right. Hopefully the sun burns him up.
Yeah, that was trippy, dude.
That's crazy.
It was trippy, bro. It was like super trippy. Like it just felt like the door was being moved, and I woke up. I was like, what is going on? Like this makes no sense. I'm alone. There's no one here. My grandma's not here. She wasn't here, dog.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Don't ever spend the night at his place.
Yeah, don't. Y'all seen the light just went out, bro. It's live and direct.
Stuff be happening, but you see the candle is still on. So
it goes off.
we're not gonna speak on that. Peace. Like,
is the lighting good though? We straight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, like I feel like everybody's piece is differently. Back to the conversation,
right?
Everybody's piece is different. Like people, even when they go shooting, like that's their piece. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I feel like in life though, you gotta find multiple pieces.
Right.
Like I feel like you gotta find peace in everything you do, but also understand what brings you the most peace. Like some people are naturally peaceful in nature. They go out in nature. They're like, this is like my home, like my safe spot. You know. Some people are peaceful just being in their room all day. Like some people are peaceful like making music. You know, it's like it's like what kind of peace are you searching for? And also like I feel like it goes super deep. Like there's like many levels of peace because like there's like a certain kind of peace in your life at a certain point in your life where like is not helpful for you. Like you can't, like say you're peaceful being in your room all day, but you're 25, 26, you got your responsibilities, you got things you got to do. You can't, that peace is not a peace that you could afford to do no more. So you got to look for another piece. Like say another piece is like you go out for an hour in the morning, you go do something, you know? So
well, you could even find peace in your work that you do.
That too, like finding something that
therapeutic,
you're peaceful working at and stuff. But I think the biggest thing you said is like, you got to find that acceptance in whatever you're doing because sometimes people don't like to accept the fact that they're working a shitty job they don't like, which is not a bad thing. It's like you just got to accept the fact that you don't like it, but also how we've spoken in our other conversations is like, it's like don't be comfortable with that though.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't be content with that. Don't be content, but don't be comfortable.
Right.
Like yeah, you working in this shitty job you don't like. Yeah, shit's not working out the way you like it and shit. But at the same time, it's like, what are you doing to elevate yourself from that? And if you're not doing something for that, you're never going to find peace because at the end of the day, you're not accepting your reality. You're not accepting you got to do something about that.
See, and that's the thing too. Just because I say acceptance, it doesn't mean accept it and just sit and wallow in it. Exactly. It means accept it and go apply yourself to fix it. Go whatever it is that you don't like. Whatever it is that, you know, say you accept your position in your job, but you know you can do better and you're at peace with the fact that you have a job in the first place. Okay, work harder and become the manager or be the boss. And
sometimes it's even like a thing where like sometimes there is no opportunity for growth in the jobs. Because I've worked in a couple of jobs where like I felt like I deserved the raise. I feel like I deserved a higher up position, but whatever the circumstance was, it wasn't available for me. But it's like, okay, noted, it's not gonna work here, fine, I'm out, figure it out somewhere else. Like you always gotta always find like that. You gotta have you gotta draw a line to how much you try as well too. But there's people that I've worked with, dude, and this is where it's actually kind of sad. Like I've worked in a couple of jobs. My job I'm working at right now, one of the cooks, he's like, dude, you're only getting paid $19 an hour. Work like you're getting paid $19 an hour. And I'm just like, that didn't rub off to me, right? I'm like, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, how do you know you don't deserve more money if you're not working like you deserve more money? It's like,
exactly.
And like another dude told me too. He's like, dude, you're working like they pay you $50 an hour. $50 an hour. In my head, I didn't say nothing because like I feel like I'm at a point in my life where I'm good with myself. I don't need to explain myself to nobody. I don't need to tell nobody my perspective. But in my head, I was like, dude, this guy is like, that's easy cake. I could pass you up easily because
Right.
you don't want it.
Yeah.
You don't want it bad enough.
You're just coming here and going through the day-to-day motions.
Yeah, like I can see you're not competition for me. So now
Right.
I'm that kind of person. I feel like competition is healthy in anywhere you work at, anywhere you're at in life. I feel like it's like, so now I always like, this maybe might be my little thing that I don't even know if I should be saying this, but like anywhere I go to, I'm like, I always look for, okay, who do I got to pass up? Who's better than me? Who's closest to the manager? Who has a better position? I look at them, I'm like, all right, well, what are they doing? And I look at what they're doing, and I'm like, okay, noted. I'm gonna pass you up. I'm coming for that. I'm coming for that. Even if I don't get the opportunity, I'm gonna give it all my all and shit. And if it doesn't work out here, I'm gonna go somewhere else and accept the fact that it's not gonna work out here. Take it somewhere else. Take it to another level.
In those opportunities where you don't feel value, it's crazy because life will give you what you need through
That's for sure, bro.
Observing and just being there. The fact that you're even there in the first place is still a wonder. You know what I mean? So to get you to the next step, like I would look at it like this. If I'm at a step in my life, or if I'm at a job where I don't feel like I'm being valued, then keep playing it smart. Get another job, but try to go for either a higher position or go for the same position, but explain to your boss what happened. Like, just let them know what the deal is, because you know that your peace is going to come from you receiving the finances you need, so you don't have to worry about money, the time off, so you're able to actually clear your head, stuff like that. Little things matter, and they're so important, especially with a job, because if you can't accept where you're at, or if you accept where you're at a certain place, then where do you want to go moving forward? And that's why it's like, it's always key to have an intention set when you're trying to move forward, especially in a job, or you feel like you might be stuck in a rut. But it all comes from just accepting what is and just making stuff happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, if you feel like your piece is sitting down in the bedroom, just go have a seat for like 30 minutes, but don't get stuck in that piece, because then is it really peace?
Or is it how you say it last time? It's like doing the same thing over again is insanity.
Yeah.
Right?
You're going insane trying to
find that peace. And you said a very key thing, and this is for something that everyone should listen to, because this is very key. He said, you always get what you need. And I love music so much because it all correlates. I thought of a verse that Dom Kennedy said, like one of the most insightful verses I ever heard in my life, is he said, God always gave me enough to succeed. If I ever came up short, you could blame that on me.
Yeah.
It's like God always gives you whatever you believe in. I feel like you always get enough to, you always have enough to get what you want. And it's like, it's up to you. It's like, if you're really gonna like take that in, like we both know a lot of talented people that have it, but they don't have that work ethic. They don't have that drive to like use that talent to another level, because they get so comfortable in their own positions and stuff or whatever, or maybe they just don't feel like they could do it. It all depends on the person. No one really knows what people are going through, but it's like, if you feel like you have the means, if you know you have the means, at the end of the day, it all depends on what you're actually going to do about that. Cause
well, that's what,
and that's where accepting the fact that you're not doing it. You could fill your head up with as much shit as you want. People could toot your horn as much as you want, but in all reality, everybody, when they look in the mirror, they're like, you look at yourself in the mirror, and I've been there too before, dude. You look yourself in the mirror, I'm like, damn, bro, like you're really not, like, you're not holding yourself up to where you put yourself at, and it's like, that's where it becomes like there's no peace at that point no more.
Yeah, definitely. And that's the point of acceptance, where you start making the changes because you see, oh, this isn't what I want. Oh, I'm messing up. Oh, I could do better. And then you change it. You switch it up. You adapt to your situation. You adapt to your surroundings. And that's why it's so important in life now to be able to adapt, to be adaptable, but also to be resourceful and inventive, because evolution passes us every day, but it's about, are we evolving? What are we doing with our time? What are we doing with ourselves? Where are we spending our time? Exactly. More so, I would say definitely do a 360, maybe even just evaluate your life. Cause I mean, I do it every day because It has to be done. It's one of those things you have to look at yourself in the mirror. You have to look at yourself and just ask yourself, like, what am I doing? Or is what I'm doing today, or what can I do today to get me closer to my goal, or to get me closer to my dream, or to get me closer to where I want to be? And that's really how you have to look at it, because even in that instance, you find peace. Just figuring out, oh, okay, I know that if I do this, I'm going to get this. I'm okay with that. Let me just do this. And you find that joy in the work. It's beautiful.
Exactly. And you hit it right on the head with that. You got to be resourceful with what you're doing. This is a very, very like far-fetched scenario. But like, for instance, the TV you see back there, I used to have it in my room. I moved it twice from my room, moved it over here. I moved
multiple times.
Moved it multiple times.
Probably more than twice.
I've never had an impact drill. I never had the tools to do it. And I couldn't, at the time, I couldn't really afford to even like get that at the time, you know? So I was like, okay, well, I got the money. I just can't, I need this money back though somewhere. So what I do, I went to Home Depot. I bought all the shit I needed, hung my TV up, and then returned it the same day.
Yeah.
It's like resourceful. It's like, but most people in that situation would have been like, well, fuck, I don't have the tools. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Put it away. Put it aside. Put it aside. And then everybody does this, because I do this sometimes too. You put something to the side for so long that it becomes like a thing where like that cup right there, for instance, that cup has been there for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I've been saying I'm gonna pick it up because I just like.
Oh wow.
I remember there was the one day I was just super tired. I drank a coffee. I drank an espresso shot, dude. I put it down and I fell asleep. But you see what I'm saying though? Like,
yeah.
It makes no sense. But I'm just saying, like, the kind of perspective is like, dude, you can't put things to the side. You got to figure it out. Be resourceful with what you got. Reach out to somebody. This time when I moved it over here to over there, I reached out to someone that I knew. I was like, yo, you got this? I need this to hung my TV up. I didn't have to waste no money. I didn't have to even do the whole thing. I just borrowed it and whatever. Resourceful is like, I think the biggest thing too, and we'll say this for another conversation because the thing isn't really good, is like people got to stop being stubborn. Cause I'm stubborn as fuck, dude. I don't like being helped. I'm just like that. But at the same time, there's people that want to help you. And it's like sometimes you got to learn to accept help because they genuinely care about you. And they genuinely want to see you good and stuff. And not even that. It's like if you are in that position where someone helps you, make sure you return that favor one day to someone else. Because like that's the I think that's the key to life. Help someone helps you, help someone else. And then just it becomes like a thing where we all help each other, and that's how you make the road a better place at the end of the day.
Yeah, you definitely have to put your pride before your peace, or your peace before your pride, rather.
Yeah, but that'll be a conversation for another day, though, because stubbornness is something I think a lot of people deal with. I think a lot of people just don't know how to, I guess you could say, get past that. Like, people are stubborn with love, people are stubborn with money, people are stubborn with their family, like people are stubborn with opportunities. Like it's very I mean, I feel like, especially growing up where we come from, dude, like I feel like the envy is very, very big in our cities for sure.
Of course.
It's very, very big. Like people don't like to see people doing stuff, and like you see, dude, like we try to show love as much as we can and stuff. But then when the shoe's on the other foot, it's not the same with other people, you know. But it's cool though, 'cause then you kind of find out who's really there and who's really not and stuff.
Right.
So that's needed, but I feel like that's also not right. I think the whole point of life is to help each other and like elevate each other. Because like, why would anyone want to see anyone struggling? Like, why would anyone want to see someone trying? And it's like, I always try to throw anybody a bone as much as I could, you know. Like, yo, here's a little something, you know. I don't got much, but here's this and that. Like, maybe this could help you. Maybe you could use this or what I got to do whatever you need to do and stuff. So it's like.
But also remember too, you won't find peace giving out pieces of yourself too.
That too. Louis just said that.
Oh, well, y'all know where you heard it first. You know where you heard it first. Man. Don't play.
Yeah, no, but little recap. It was 2022. It was like we started in what, like March? Dude, I think we've been doing this for like about 8 months already.
That was March or
around there, dude.
I forgot. I just keep coming up. I just keep pulling up, bro.
Around there,
to be honest.
But we 22 episodes, I think. 21 episodes.
Yeah.
Something
Don't
like
worry, y'all. We're gonna start having some guests on too and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
We've just been it's been very hectic lately, as I'm sure that you have been seeing.
Yeah, we've been juggling a lot of things and stuff.
Yes.
And I kind of want to throw this out there too, is like anybody watching us, dude, like you guys just if you go from our first episode to where we're at now, it's like progress is insane. But not even that, use that as a reference point to like, dude, you could do anything you put your mind to. Because, like, dude, all this stuff that we're doing, we don't even know what we're doing sometimes. We're just doing it.
Just doing it.
We're just here.
Just do.
And active. Like, you just seen the light blow up on us.
Right.
Like.
But look, we still made it happen.
We're still doing it, you know, and, like, just keep going in life because things are going to get tricky. You just got to make sure that you can figure out that trick.
Adapt, accept.
Louis just said that.
Find your peace. TJST, you know what it is.
It's your boy Various.
It's Money. Y'all have a blessed day. We appreciate you tuning in. Be safe. We'll see you soon.
Yes, sir. And yes.